Episode 3: The Price of Defeat. The episode opens with Ren confined to a makeshift tent in the bandit camp, ropes binding his wrists. The flickering flames of a nearby fire cast shadows on his face, revealing the mix of anger and frustration etched across his features. He stares at the ground, wrestling with the reality of his situation. Outside, Kira stands with her bandit crew, a smug smile on her face as she relishes her victory. "Look at him," she remarks, gesturing toward the tent. The great merchant leader, reduced to this. The bandits laugh, but Kira's expression betrays a deeper conflict. As the bandits celebrate, Kira steps away, her smile fading. She finds herself torn between her victory and an unexpected sense of guilt. "What is wrong with me?" she mutters under her breath. She had always prided herself on being ruthless, yet something about Ren's steadfast demeanor stirs feelings she thought long buried. Inside the tent, Ren paces restlessly. He can hear the laughter of Kira's crew and feels a surge of resentment. What a pathetic display, he thinks to himself, the anger boiling within him. They think they've won, but they have no idea who they're dealing with. Later that evening, Kira approaches the tent, her curiosity getting the better of her. Ren looks up as she enters, his expression a mix of defiance and disdain. "Enjoying your little victory?" he snaps, his voice dripping with bitterness. Kira crosses her arms, maintaining her bravado. "What's the matter, merchant? Can't handle a little defeat?" she retorts, though she can't shake the feeling of unease in her chest. Ren glares at her. "Defeat? You think capturing me is a victory? You've made a mistake, Kira. I will find a way to escape, and when I do, you'll regret this," he vows, his voice low and threatening. Kira's heart races at his words, not out of fear but a growing sense of admiration for his spirit. "You're quite the brave one, aren't you? But you're also a fool if you think you can intimidate me," she replies, trying to mask her inner turmoil. As the tension thickens, Kira can't help but notice the fire in Ren's eyes. His determination ignites something within her. "Why do you fight so hard?" she asks, her tone softening slightly. "Is it just pride, or do you really care about your merchants?" Ren's expression shifts, revealing a vulnerability beneath his anger. "They're my responsibility. I won't abandon them to the likes of you," he admits, his voice filled with conviction. "And I will never respect someone who hides behind a bandit's mask." Kira flinches at his words, the truth of them striking a chord. "I'm not hiding. This is who I am. I've had no choice," she snaps, frustration bubbling to the surface. Yet, the intensity of the moment reveals more than just their animosity, it uncovers the complexities of their lives. Ren, sensing her struggle, leans closer, a smirk playing on his lips. "Is that really all you have? A victim's excuse?" he taunts, knowing he's hitting a nerve. Kira steps back, her eyes flashing with anger and hurt. "You know nothing about me," she shoots back. "And yet, here you are, judging me like you're some kind of saint." The argument escalates, but underneath it lies a budding tension, a strange mixture of admiration and resentment. Kira finds herself drawn to Ren's unwavering spirit, while Ren's growing hatred for Kira is tinged with a reluctant respect for her strength. Outside, Kira's crew continues to celebrate, unaware of the emotional battle unfolding within the tent. As the night deepens, Kira is torn between her role as a bandit and her growing feelings for the man she has captured. The episode concludes with Ren sitting on the ground, his thoughts racing. "I hate her," he tells himself, though a part of him knows it's not entirely true. Meanwhile, Kira stands outside, staring into the darkness, the weight of her victory feeling heavier than ever.